How are you all? How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Fine, ma'am.
Okay. So can we start the class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the last class, what we study? The last class. Which chapter? Last chapter, no?
Harmful products of
What's the name of the chapter?
combustion and flame.
No, 14th one you already started, no?
New chapter.
New chapter.
Huh?
New chapter.
Which one? Yes.
Electricity.
Chemical effects of electric current.
Chemical effects of electric current. That one already we studied, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today to continue that chapter, chemical effects of what?
Electric current.
Electric current. So what we will study in that chapter? Actually, what is meant by electric current? What is electric current?
Flow of charges.
The flow of charges. Is it? Electricity is the flow of charges. Which type of charges? Flow of which type of charges?
Negative.
Positive.
A positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative charges. So that particles are called, one name is there
Electron.
for the electron. So actually what is electricity?
Flow of
Flow
electrons.
of electrons.
Actually electricity is the flow of electrons. So what we can say about this electricity? It's the flow of charges.
Electrons.
It's the flow. Again, which particle which charge? Negative charge, no? So it is the flow of
Electrons.
electrons. So electricity is the flow of electrons. Then second thing, what we study? Second thing.
Electricity conduction in liquids.
Electricity conducting conductors. What is meant by conductor?
Substances which allows electricity to pass through.
Substance. Gauri Parvati, say that you already studied in the previous class. We say Gauri Parvati.
Yes, ma'am.
Say what is meant by a conductor?
The substances which allow the electricity to pass through them are known as
The
conductors.
substances which allow the electricity to pass through that are called
Conductors.
conductors. Okay. Sriram. Sriram is there now? Sriram.
Yes, ma'am.
Say any example for conductors. Any example?
Iron rod.
Iron rod. Then another one.
Copper wire.
Copper wire. Okay, good. Then Anthony. Anthony is there now? Anthony Babu. Switch on your audio.
Yes, ma'am.
Anthony Babu. What is meant by an insulator? That also we study previous
Yes,
class.
ma'am.
Insulator. Say what is
To
meant by
allow substance which do not allow current to pass through.
the substances which do not allow the electricity to pass through that are called
Insulators.
insulators. Okay, so Abhinav Bijoy.
Yes, ma'am.
Say any example for this insulators.
Wood.
Insulators.
Wood, ma'am.
Wood. Then again, plastic. Then any other example?
Glass.
Glass. So these are insulators. Is it? Can you see the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it? So what is the chapter name?
Chemical effects of electric current.
Chapter 14, no? Chapter 14. Chemical effects of electric current. So that we study conductor, and insulator. So these two topics over conductors and insulators. So today we have to study, do the liquids conduct electricity? Do the liquids conduct electricity?
Yes.
Yes.
All the liquids conduct electricity.
No.
Why?
Some may not.
Some liquids only conduct the electricity, no?
Yes.
So the next topic we have to study is, do the liquids conduct electricity? Okay. So in order to find out whether it conduct electricity or not, what we have to use? What we use in our home? If the circuit contains or conduct electricity, what we use? One equipment know in our house, which one?
Yes.
Tester. Is it?
Yes.
Is it no?
Yes.
So how do you
Yes.
understand its conduct electricity?
The light will be
Observation.
on.
Light will be there, no? In that tester, one light is
Yes,
there.
it will glow.
Yes, it will glow. Is it? It will
Value
glow.
conductor and insulator.
Yes.
And after calorific value, you took conductors and insulators.
Unclear? Can you please repeat the question?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Tell me.
After calorific value, good fuel and all, you took conductors and insulators.
No, that one belongs to the previous chapter. No, combustion and flame. That chapter over. Calorific value is the last topic, and harmful effect products of combustion.
Last topic was calorific value.
No. One more topic is there. Harmful products.
Harmful products of
Yes, the carbon
combustion.
monoxide, carbon dioxide, and all.
And
No.
carbon dioxide.
Yes. That's the last topic in that chapter. That will
Okay.
finish. Okay. So we are absent the previous class. No, previous class we are absent when I start begin the chapter.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why. That's why we already start a new chapter, that is chemical effects of electric current. So this is a continuation class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Who is that? Name please.
Ma'am, Hessa.
Hesa. Okay. So do you know what is conductors and insulators? No.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Conductors, that means it conduct electricity, and insulators it. Insulator. What is insulators?
Produce.
They do not conduct electricity.
Doesn't conduct electricity. So today we have to study, do the liquid conduct electricity? That topic we have to discuss today. Okay. So in our home we use a tester, no tester. What is a
Yes.
tester? What is a tester?
Which is
What do
the
you
used to check if there is electricity.
It is an equipment used to check if our contain
check the presence
electricity.
of electric current. So it's a equipment that we use to check the presence of electric current.
Current.
Ma'am, I have it in my hand now.
Is it? Show me. Who is that? Okay, that one. What's your name? Anthony Babu. All of you? Look there, Anthony Babu. Tester now. So what we observe when we test with the tester, if the equipment is conducting, what we observe?
Ma'am, there will be one light glowing here.
There is one light. That light
It
glows.
glows.
If it is conducting, the light glows. Otherwise,
It doesn't glow.
it doesn't glow. That's the use of this tester. Okay. So again, my question is, what is meant by a battery? Battery, battery. So what is the difference between battery and a cell? That you have already in the previous class. Is there any difference between battery and a cell? Is there any difference? No. Is there any difference? What is the difference?
That group of cells.
What is the difference between battery and a cell? 1 minute. So when you take like this battery, no?
Cell is single and battery is group.
Is it? Yes, that we already discussed, but I will tell again. What is meant by a cell? Is the cell and battery same? Is the cell and battery same? No. What is meant by a cell? If you take a single one, that is a
Device.
cell. So it is known as a cell. If you take a single one, it is a
Cell.
cell. But we take more than one. That time only it is a battery. Clear? When we take a single one only, that is a cell. But we take more than one this type of cell, that time it will be a battery. And there are two sides for a battery. Two sides. Which are the two sides?
Positive and negative.
Positive and negative.
Negative.
Is it positive side and a negative side? So when we study in this chapter, we have to study the symbol for a cell. How will you represent a cell? Will you represent a cell? So this is like a big line and a small line. Clear? The representation for a cell is like this: a big line and a small line. So what is this big line represents?
Battery.
Big line.
Positive.
Which side? Positive or negative?
Positive.
It's a positive side. So big line represents it's the positive side, and the small line
Negative.
it's a negative side. So this is a cell. So when we study in this chapter, do the liquids conduct electricity or not? That time we have to use this symbol. So what is the meaning of this symbol? What is the meaning of this symbol? The symbol of a cell. So it has two sides, positive side and a negative side. The big line represents positive side,
Okay.
and the small line
Negative.
negative side. Okay. Say any name of a liquid. Any liquid.
Water.
Common liquid. Very good. So water. So this is a common liquid now. Water. So is the water contact electricity?
Yes.
Every time it contacts. Is it? So water is a conductor or an insulator. So you have to study that.
Conductor.
A conductor. Insulator. What's your answer? Is it a conductor or insulator?
Conductor.
Conductor.
It's a conductor. Why it is a conductor? What's the reason? Why it's a conductor?
Because
It allows electricity to pass through
It
them.
allows electricity to pass. If it allows electricity to pass, that time only it will be a conductor. If it doesn't allow the electricity, that time it is a insulator. But this water is, when we take this natural resources, now this tap water, and which are the sources of water? The sources, any sources say?
dam,
Tap water is there.
dam, lake,
Salt.
pond, river, canal,
River is there.
Well.
well,
And
pond,
ponds,
dam,
well. Then ponds,
Stream.
canals,
canals, and all there. So
Dam.
is this water pure? Is this water pure? 100% pure?
No.
Why it's not pure? What's the reason?
There might be impurities.
Impurities are there now. Then do you know what is bacteria? Bacteria are there. Then so it contains some microorganisms. It contains some minerals. Is it?
Yes.
Some particles are there. That is called minerals. So this type of water, which natural sources are there, tap water, river water, in well, canals and ponds, all know that water contains some minerals. Okay. Then what is meant by this term? Distilled water. What is meant by this?
Pure water.
Pure water. Why it is pure?
Doesn't have any mineral or micro.
It doesn't contain any minerals.
It is purified.
It is that means it's a purified water. This doesn't contain any minerals. That time doesn't contain electricity. So what is the reason why this tap water and all contains
Doesn't have-
electricity? Because it contains some
Minerals.
minerals. It contains some minerals. Because of the presence of that minerals only, it contains
Electricity.
Otherwise, it doesn't contain electricity. For example, this distilled water. What is meant by distilled water? How we can distill the water? So we can distill.
Chemical processes.
It's a chemical process. Distillation is a chemical process, no? Distillation. How we can distill water? Distill this water. So first we have to heat the water. So water heat. What is the result? When we heat the water or when we boil the water, what is the result?
Microbes will be
Microorganisms.
killed.
What is the result? What is the result to water? What is
Microbes
the
will
result?
be killed.
Water converted into what?
Steam.
Steam. That is water converted into water. Water
Vapors.
vapor. Water vapor. So when we heat the water, when we boil the water converted into water vapor. Okay. So water on heating converted into water vapor. Okay. Again, when we cool this water, what's the result? Again, when we cool
Water.
water, when heat, it's converted into water vapor. Then water vapor again cooling. What is the result? It's again converted
Again becomes
into
water.
water. At that time, is there a difference between this water and this water? Is there a difference?
Yes.
What is the difference? By the process of heating, what about the minerals? What
Minerals
happens?
are gone. Minerals are
Yes.
gone.
So after heating, after the process of distillation, this water is pure because it doesn't contain any
Impurities.
impurities or minerals. It doesn't contain any minerals. That time it's an insulator. So beginning the conductor, and after distillation, it is an insulator.
Insulator.
Clear. So which process? By which process? What is the process name? What is the name of the process?
Distillation.
Distillation. So after distillation, the water doesn't contain any minerals. That time it acts as an
Insulator.
insulator. At the beginning, when we take the water from well or canal or pond, it's a conductor, is it? Because it contains some minerals. So after distillation, it doesn't contain any minerals. That time it acts as an
Insulator.
insulator. Okay. So say is water is an insulator or a conductor? What's the answer? Is the water is an insulator or a conductor?
Insulator.
Insulator. Sometimes only, no?
Yes.
If it is distilled one, it's an insulator. So natural water it is natural water.
Conductor.
It's a conductor, is it? So natural water is a conductor, and distilled water it is it's
insulator.
an insulator. So take the notes. Take the notes. All of you take the notes. Notes are there, no? Notes with you? No? All of you take the notes. So 3 questions over now. 3 questions.
Ma'am, electric current, you didn't give us question, right?
Any question we didn't start the chapter?
two questions you gave, like
what are
what is
conductors and what are
conductor, what is
insulators?
insulator.
The second question. Then the next question. Next question. Try the next question. Third question. Third one now.
Ma'am, fourth one.
Fourth one. So first one it is electricity is the flow of charges or flow of electrons. That one point now. First one.
Ma'am, that is question.
That is just put the number 1.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So second one, what is a conductor and example? And third one, what is an insulator and example? Write the fourth question. Write the question. Is the water?
Ma'am, can you write?
Oh, yes. Fourth one, no?
Ma'am, third question.
The first one, no, that electricity is the flow of charges or flow of electrons.
Yes, ma'am.
That one is let's put the number 1 there. And second question, conductor. The third one, it is insulator. And write the fourth one. Write this. Is the water is an insulator or a conductor? We can write the notes in the next class. Now it's 11 now. Up to 11 only this period.
11,
11,
10.
11, 10.
Ma'am, can you tell what was the first question?
First one is electricity is the flow of charges. 1 point now. That you put the number 1. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then now it is the fourth one. Is the water is an insulator or a conductor? Is it clear?
Yes.
All right. Over.
Yes, ma'am.
Write as a point. Is it over?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So say is water is an insulator or a conductor?
Come to me.
The conductor sometimes.
Which type is the conductor? Which type?
The conductor in the case some minerals are present.
See, if the minerals are present, it's a conductor. For example, which type of water?
Tap,
Tap water,
ponds, canals.
ponds, canals. That type of water are conductors because it contains some minerals. Otherwise, if it is distilled water,
Insulator.
it's an insulator. So everyone over, not
Yes.
clear. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So how many 40? So
And 1 minute.
who's that? Anyone doesn't? Okay. Soda present now, 43. Yes. Anyone absent? Can I take that attendance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very fast. Gauri, Gauri Shankari. Say fast. Can you hear me? Gauri Shankari is there? No. Sriram? Sriram? Gauri Shankari is present, no? Gauri Shankari? No. Aditya Nanu?
Present,
Sriram is present.
Okay, okay, Sriram, okay. Aditya Nanu? Present.
Present, ma'am.
Abhinand Krishna?
Present, ma'am.
Abhinav Bijoy?
Present, ma'am.
Abhinav PA? Abhinav PA? Ahmad?
Present, ma'am.
Albert Jojo?
Present, ma'am.
Amal Anthony?
Present, ma'am.
Amna Shirin?
Present, ma'am.
Amarta Biju?
Present, ma'am.
Angelia Biju? Angelia? Krishna? Anthony Babu?
Present, ma'am.
Anusha Latish?
Present, ma'am.
Arjun Emma? Ayan?
Present, ma'am.
Tahuja Abdul? Bhuja. Carlin Matthew.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Dilla Darshan.
Present, ma'am.
Denishal.
Present, ma'am.
Gauri Parvati.
Present, ma'am.
Tessa.
Present, ma'am.
Isa.
Present, ma'am.
Johan. Krishna.
Present, ma'am.
Malavika.
Present, ma'am.
Milan. Nelvin.
Present, ma'am.
Annette Rose.
Present, ma'am.
Lakshmi Chandra.
Present, ma'am.
Parthiv. Parvati Menon.
Present, ma'am.
Rudra Sanil.
Present, ma'am.
Prajita.
Present, ma'am.
Pranavatmak.
Present, ma'am.
Saint John.
Present.
Shifana.
Present, ma'am.
Freya.
Present, ma'am.
Srihari.
Present, ma'am.
Tanmay.
Present, ma'am.
Uma Parvati.
Present, ma'am.
Vaishnav.
Also, here is present.
Okay.
Ma'am, Bahaja is present.
Okay.
Ma'am, pronounce present.
Okay. So let's next class we can study about the other liquids. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So can we wind up the class?
Thank you,
Next class?
ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.